Hey everybody, welcome to BrickVault. Today is another LEGO weekly news update. Lots of things happened in the world of LEGO this week. There's a few different updates with LEGO ideas, some more set rumors, things like that, some mishmashy little tidbits here and there. But before we jump into all of the news that happened, first, what did we put up in the web store this week? The custom build that went up in the store this week is a project that Nicola has been working on for a very long time, perfecting all the final little touches. It's the Doof Wagon from Mad Max. This completes, or certainly extends, the already large collection of other vehicles from the same movie. And this one in particular, I think, looks the most unique, certainly the most fantastical compared to the rest. It comes complete with a ton of speakers, trumpets, drummers, and of course the Doof Warrior with his guitar and flamethrower. So I highly recommend you check out the video we did on it, if nothing else. And of course you can find the instructions for any of these builds at our web store, www.brickvault.toys. Now jumping into the first story of the week, this came as news to me and it's very welcome. This is the LEGO Ideas Dinosaur Fossils set, and it's going to be available November 1st. And anyways, idea sets are always usually the most exciting for me personally, because these came from fans themselves and they got turned into an actual set. It totals at 910 pieces, sells for 60 bucks, set number 21320, and it comes with one exclusive fig, a skeleton, and 3 sizable dinosaur skeleton, fossilized skeleton builds. From all accounts, I think each skeleton looks really darn good, and I like that the designers opted to go with less dinosaurs, only 3 included, but they did them well, and you actually got really highly detailed builds. If you were following the release though, you do notice that they are actually built in white and not tan, which means these would most likely be molds of fossils and not the original fossils, as fossils are usually a much darker color, so tan or dark tan would have been a better color choice. And as I was thinking this, I saw the article written from BrickSet where they addressed this exact thing directly. The LEGO model designer for this set, Niels, mentioned this specifically, and there would have been way too many pieces that needed to get colored in a brand new color for the first time in order for these dinosaurs to be made in tan. I don't know who exactly at BrickSet acquired all the info, but somebody made a list of all 46 pieces that would have had to been molded in tan for the first time for the set to actually be built the same way with the color change. So I, for one, am glad that they built it in white, because I suppose the alternative would have been what? Not making the set? And personally, I think people associate white pretty good with bones, just in general, just from a basic visual standpoint. Anyways, I'd like to know what you guys think about this particular idea set in the description below. And if you want to read more about what I'm talking about, links to everything I have in this video are in the description as well. So moving on, also another BrickSet article, or at least where I saw it first, there are exclusive parts in the Build a Minifigure bars now. You've been able to build minifigs for a very long time within LEGO retail stores, and I personally don't think it's such a bad deal to get 3 figs for 5 bucks. What's cool now though is that every quarter LEGO is going to be adding pieces in the Build a Minifigure bar where they're exclusive just to the actual parts bins there. So you can see this Halloween themed figure for an example, and I don't know how many new pieces they're going to be adding each quarter or 4 times a year, but in this latest first wave we have 9, so that's pretty good. The hair pieces and exclusive prints are by far the best bit, but anyways, I just think this is a good idea on LEGO's part, just in general, to give people a little bit more of an incentive to come into the store and actually, you know, interact with the special features that they have to offer. Now moving on, I did mention last week, and it is now happening this week, the double VIP points event is now happening until the 27th of October. It's a pretty long stint, and that means it's not a bad time to go out and make some LEGO purchases that perhaps you were thinking about but were holding off on. In terms of upcoming news, this one is very basic, coming from Promo Bricks. There is a slight update on some of the Minion sets that were announced quite a while back, but now we know some set numbers, some approximate part counts and prices for those sets, and there should be one set in particular that's going to be €50, where it is a 3-in-1 buildable character where you get the option to build either Kevin, Bob, or Stuart. Conceptually, that seems like a pretty good idea on LEGO's part. I'm not really familiar with the IP, but I do know that there are like different named minions out there. Then from Alan Tran at thebrickfan.com as well as Brick Fanatics, there have been some rumors, some corroborated rumors that a new wave of Harry Potter collectible minifigures will be coming along in 2020. That comes as no surprise to me. The collectible series for the first wave of Harry Potter figs I think was a wild success. They made some really cool stuff, and considering the extensive storyline, there's pretty much an endless amount of options when it comes to adding more special characters with unique and specific details. So now it's time to move on over to LEGO Ideas. If you're unfamiliar with LEGO Ideas, it's the website where you submit your own creations in hopes to having it become an official LEGO set. If you get 10,000 votes of support from the community, it then goes and moves on to the review stage where the LEGO official team looks at your set creation and decides whether or not it's actually going to get turned into an official one. This week, one new set got those 10,000 votes of support, so it's now entered the review stage, and that is the Ratatouille Open the Doors set from Brick Project. It is certainly an excellent looking build. They did an amazing promo video for it, and I like the look of this a lot because it's a good combination between an excellent interior and also an excellent exterior. So it's not just a single-sided vignette or just a cool looking building from the outside. You really have a bit of both. At the end of the day, usually builds like this not only hinge on how much LEGO thinks people are going to want to buy it, but there's also licensing things and stuff like that. It's from Disney, so I have a feeling that wouldn't be a factor stopping this to become an official set. And personally, the more idea sets that get approved, the merrier for me. This one looks cool. It joins the third 2019 review stage with the sets Queen, I Want to Break Free, Seinfeld 30th Anniversary, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Stables, and the latest One Planet Express delivery ship from last week, also a design from Nicola, the same guy that did the Doof Wagon and all the other Mad Max stuff that I talked about in the beginning of the episode. Alright, that's going to be it for this episode, everybody. Thanks a lot for watching. Remember, Top 10 Mocks of the Week is tomorrow, the Sunday episode. We're finally back on schedule. It's absolutely happening, 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Anyways, doesn't matter. We're going to have some weird episodes also next week as well, just for the heck of it. Hope you guys enjoyed hanging out. We'll see you next time at BrickVault.